Okay, everybody, I posted that I got a package from a friend in the group there. I'm not going to say his name because he asked that I didn't give that information out. And he, thank you very much, first of all. I'm blown away. This is amazing, all the stuff that you packed up and you sent to me. I mean, I wouldn't doubt if there's you're curious, you want to see it. I don't know how much this skull cost, but I'm sure it was a pretty penny for all this, and all I can say is, wow, man, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I mean, two complete bind and fly 450 second edition Align Pro helicopters. He sent me those two complete. Everything was packaged very carefully, and everything arrived in good shape. One little thing happened, and there's plenty of spare parts, and all that happened in shipping is the tail blades on one of the 450s is all that happened, was it broke, but there's plenty of spares. There's an extra canopy, all the links, all the gears, complete head assembly, tail booms. I can crash and crash and crash, and I could probably rebuild these helicopters, each one a half a dozen times, and have enough parts to put them all back together with the electronics and everything. He sent me those 450s, and he sent me just an amazing amount of parts. I mean, I have complete, and he sent me a brand new Leopard helicopter motor here, and there's some gears for the motors, and just a whole bunch of blades, fiberglass, and some plastic ones too, some factory Align blades, and then some aftermarket fiberglass blades and Align fiberglass blades, set of Zeals. And then he sent me a bind and fly MCPX over here, and he sent me an MCPX that needs a board in it, but it's got all the parts if anything breaks on the flying MCPX, and a bag of all the parts, and everything and extras for it. He's got awesome assortment of parts for that, high quality parts. Main gears for the 450s. Batteries for the MCPXs, canopies for the MCPXs, just a huge supply of parts. When he said he was donating this to me because he wanted to see it get used, and he was pretty much an airplane guy now, I guess I got everything that he had. So thank you very much. And he sent me some extra things too that was a real surprise. He sent me the programming cables for 6 of the Spektrum AR636 programmable AS3X receivers. I got 2 sets of program cables for them. And he sent me an extra receiver. It's the AR635. And I'm not sure, but I think that was the factory one in the probably the Sequoia that he had. But the manual and everything, I had the manual and 1 set of programming cables, but I didn't have any extra receivers. I won't have to buy a airplane receiver for a long time. And and I'm sure those receivers probably work fine with these helicopters too, but it looks like they got the receivers for the gyros and everything in them. Maybe they do need the receivers, I'm not sure, but amazing. Like Christmas again, and unbelievably kind of you. Thank you for sending me this. I'll make sure I put it to good use, and I have lots of friends here that fly helicopters, and like I said, I'm kind of new with this, especially with the flybarred helicopters. I don't know how to set them up, but I have friends here that have, and so I'll have some help. And when I get everything going, and as I work on things piece by piece, I'll take videos and send videos of this stuff being used, and You know, I have lots of extra 450 T-Rex 450 Pro version 2 helicopter parts right now. If somebody's, you know, got a broken piece or something, you know, I mean, I can pay it forward. If somebody needs something, you know, that they don't have, let me know what it is, and I might have an extra part I can send you if you're in a bind. But thank you for the kindness. I mean, it's I'm overwhelmed here, bud. Amazing. I can't believe how kind you are to do that. You know, selling RC stuff can be a chore. I know. I mean, I don't know if you were trying that before you decided you was just going to give this stuff to me. I do have a T-Rex 500 fly barless, you know that, and I've got a Blade 230S, and I got a couple Nano helicopters. I didn't have very much. Now I've got twice the size fleet with enough to keep it all in the air and keep it going. So thank you very much, and wow, that's all I can say. Awesome.